Oh, we're live.
We
We
are.
are
We're
live.
alive. We're alive in
Yes,
2024.
we survived another year. So for
Another
those
year. This is
who
our
were,
first year.
yeah, right, yeah.
Time goes
So
by so fast, my friend.
I know. It seems like it was just last year when we started this project.
It does seem like it. Seems like yesterday.
Seems, yeah, exactly. So how's everything going? Happy New
Everything is,
Year.
yeah, Happy New Year. Happy New Year
Merry
to all of
Christmas.
our viewers.
Merry
Merry
Christmas for you
Christmas.
because looks like you are still celebrating.
We still have the Christmas tree. We put it kind of late on
Mm.
the season,
Us.
and we were like, you know what, we're gonna keep it there for longer because we want to admire the beauty of the tree. But
So you
yeah,
are basically compensating the time that you were okay.
that it took to put up the tree.
So let me ask you this: for how long you are planning to keep the tree on? I mean,
Mm,
like.
that is a question that I have no answer to. We'll
Okay,
see. I
perfect.
guess we'll see. You'll have to find out next episode,
Exactly.
next
Yeah.
Monday,
That's a great. Yeah.
if
Good.
the tree
Good.
is still there.
So
Alrighty. Well,
our
but
next poll will be is will Axel is Axel going to remove the Christmas tree finally? So
exactly. You
yeah,
find out
you
next
can start the
episode.
betting right now. Yeah, start betting on. Yeah.
Exactly. But today we have a very special episode
Oh
too.
my
We
God.
begin the
Yeah.
year with a bang.
Up, up, there.
Bam.
So for those who have not yet, um,
For the people that follow us on Instagram, probably have an idea
well,
of
yes, for
what's
sure.
going on today.
Yes. But in case you are not and you are just tuned this live podcast, we have
Hmm.
a great, amazing surprise for you people, beautiful people, and ugly people as well. You know, we are not doing any
All the
secret.
people,
All the people, all the people.
all the
We love
people.
all the people. So yeah, we're very excited. We are really excited to have a special guest in today's episode of After Game Night. So without further delay introduction, I just wanted to bring to the stage the great Stella from Meeple University. Oh my God, she
Oh,
was
what
such
happened?
Hello,
What happened?
everyone.
It's
it
not
was
Stella.
unexpected. Hi,
I'm the
Terence.
mass
Hi,
meeple.
Taryn.
I'm Taryn and Stella.
Oh, wow.
I'm just in the spirit of masking myself, like the mass meeple here. Who's
I love it.
it's so creepy. It's so creepy. So
I
we got
mean,
that. Hello, everyone. Hello, the mass meeple. Hi, Axel.
Hi,
Thanks so much for
Stella.
having me here.
no, thank you. Thank you for being here, Stella. Thank you. We really appreciate
My
that
pleasure.
you accepted the
Yeah.
invitation. Axel,
Mhm.
please try not to be this huge fan right now, but I know
I,
we're very excited
I,
about this.
yeah, I'm like speechless.
Oh,
You're just too nice. You're just too nice. Now, where do I see the uh, um the actual live so I can share it to
Yes.
my friends as well?
Yeah. It'll be so we're live on YouTube right now on
Okay.
After Game Night.
Of
mhm.
course, yeah.
Yeah, but we are going to share with you also the link so you can also
Yes.
share with your friends. It will be
Yes.
Yep.
very nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And yeah,
And
like go ahead.
I was gonna
Got it.
say, I just remind the audience that we're gonna go through our usual structure of a podcast, but please feel free to leave all the questions you have for Stella, and then she'll
Yeah,
decide if she wants to answer them or not. We'll see.
Yeah.
she told us she's gonna be okay with that. So we're just going with the
That's funny.
with the flow of the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been chatting before this live. That's why. And if I laugh, I usually I don't cry. Like I cry if I laugh. So this is why I'm not like
it's happy
this.
Oh,
crying.
This guy
okay.
here is happy crying. This guy's not making me sad, by the way.
I was started worrying about that. Like, okay, is that
No,
sad?
no. I cry
Okay.
easily.
Oh,
Okay. Oh well, that's
So
cute.
that's
That's
it.
kind of cute.
Thanks for thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It's fun to be here. I'm like I love your Instagram. It's just been so. You take good photos. It's like it's amazing.
Thank you.
hmm
Thank you so much.
yeah.
So yeah, we are. Let me get back. Give you the compliment back because we are a huge fan of all the content that you create. You and Terrence. I mean, let me tell you this. It is because of you. I have learned a lot of games, how to play a lot of games. because he's really nice the way you explain, the way you edit it. So everything is very clear, and it's a big relief for me when I want to learn a new game and say, "Oh, Stella and Terran had the video for that. Thank you, thank God for that."
Thanks
It's
so
amazing.
much.
It's amazing.
Really appreciate it. It's like this is what we're doing the videos for, so people can learn board games quicker and then play hopefully
Yeah.
No, yeah,
quicker.
no, yeah. You are doing
Yeah.
a great job. You are doing a great job.
Thanks so much.
And
Mhm.
yeah, well, I would like just to start asking you maybe a couple of things, just brief things that maybe what you want to share with our audience. So we were wondering for how long you were doing. I mean, maybe some not a specific date, maybe you don't have it right now with you, but maybe for how long you were doing these like videos and sharing
Yeah.
board
When did
game.
you start it? When did
Mhm.
you say like, you know what? I'm gonna make videos about board games and put them on
Mhm.
the internet.
Uh, that was really like we planning. I think that was like 2018. That wasn't even serious. It was just me with my old phone taking video of Tarrant explaining because we want to be able to remember how to play certain games after a while. So we just record
Okay.
ourselves so
Oh,
we can learn ourselves. But then, hey, might as well share with everyone else. It was really crappy, the video quality. So please don't judge us.
no, of course.
It's
I mean,
really bad. It's still Terrance's explanation, but he talks like this. Welcome to Meeple University. This is Terran, and this is how to play Azul, for example.
okay.
So yeah, it was been
He's got a
it's
lot more
years ago.
experience now.
It's like he's being Terran. It was like it's like he didn't want to do it at first. That's probably why as
Mm,
well.
I mean, I
fair
don't,
enough.
I don't want to, I mean, sound like I know him because I don't, because, but at least for the videos that you are sharing, for
Mhm.
me, Turin looks like a serious person. I mean, more serious, maybe. It's a
Yeah,
serious
he's
person.
different now. He's much better now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's more serious. Like he's serious, but behind camera, he's throwing jokes all the time.
Oh,
So
Mm,
yeah, he's very
mm.
introverted. That's
Oh, okay.
Taryn. Let's
I
talk about
see.
him when he's not here. Well, he'll probably find out about it.
How did you? I was wondering, how did you choose the name Meeple University? Did you like immediately know when you were picking names,
No,
or you
no,
had
we
to go
were.
through a couple of options?
That's it. We needed to go through a couple of options, including board game corners, but somebody took it, and then a few
Mm,
others, names has been taken. So I can't remember how we ended up with Meeple University, but
I love it.
here we are.
I love
It's
it.
It
like
totally
yeah,
makes sense. So
because
you are teaching the
teaching, yeah,
university. So
yeah.
yeah,
That's
that's
actually
a
you're right.
perfect,
You got
perfect name for that. Yeah, yeah,
that's
that's
actually how it started. I mean, from then on, and then it turns out to be not teaching anymore. Well, still teaching, but there are
Yeah,
reviews as well.
You're, yeah, of course, of course.
you've
So
Yeah,
that's
expanded.
and you also have like bef- how long you've been actually playing board games, because one thing is like, you know
Content,
start sharing the content, but you probably
yeah.
are
playing.
gamers for maybe longer.
I think it's not that like probably like only 2-3 years longer after before that because but it was really intense. It was just like playing 4 nights a week, 5 nights a week. I think at the time it was intense.
Mhm.
Like now I'm like that wasn't intense. Now it's
Yeah,
intense.
yeah.
And before that we had like some bits and pieces of playing games. My family they don't really play games, board games. They usually
Hmm.
play actually just me and my sister play Snakes and Ladder and Monopoly
Yep.
and then myself playing video games. None of my family actually playing games. Just I'm the odd one, I guess. But then like transition to to board games from video games. I think that's a lot of people's
Hmm.
natural transitions like that. So wasn't that long if you think about just board games, but video games before that. Yeah.
Okay. And when you met Terran, at that time he also, or that he also played board games, or it was something that came after that?
I met Taran in a random board game meetup.
Oh, cool.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
like,
So-
we both are single, ready to mingle.
I love board games.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
That's
both
it.
love
exactly.
board.
Nothing else. That's all it
Yes,
needs.
right?
Well,
Like it's easy to meet somebody. Like I made a lot of friends from board games. I'm sure you two
Yeah.
are as well
that's how
because
we
What
it's the
met.
happened?
same hobby.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
So
well,
yeah,
that totally also makes sense, and that also explain why you both, have, or it looks to me like you're both sharing with the same passion,
yes,
the way you're doing
Yeah.
all your content, because um, not only the how to play videos, but also the reviews, or now the all the videos, the kind of videos that you have right now on your channel.
Mhm.
It looks like you are doing you are in the same channel, let's put it that way.
The same
yeah,
So
yeah.
wavelength.
same way, yeah,
Yes,
exactly,
wavelength.
exactly,
Talking about
okay.
wavelength the game.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome.
So yeah, I was like, I'm sure you found like a lot of friends from this hobby, right?
A
Do you
lot,
also?
Yeah.
a lot,
We
yeah.
have.
And also, I don't know if that happened to you as well, Axel, but
Hmm.
one thing that is happening to me as well is like, because of board games, maybe at the beginning it was like, we are start introducing more friends to the hobby, and
Absolutely.
that
Yep.
friendship is, changing in a good way, in terms like these new friends that we made. They're starting interesting in the board game, because they didn't even know that there was, this number of modern board games nowadays. And when they
Yes.
realized that, it was like, okay, I'm interested. Tell me more. And this is how some friendships that I have right now. I mean, that's the way I had.
That's
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's absolutely true. In it from friendship, and then you from board game, you just evolve to friends, catching up with other things as well, movies or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yep.
And husband, I get a husband out of it.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
There you
It,
go.
it, it happened with my wife as well. That
Right?
she 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 used to play as well, just the traditional board games like Monopoly, like you say, things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But then when I brought the first board game to our home, it was like boom, and
yeah.
everything.
Wow,
And I have,
explosion,
yeah,
right?
and I'm very lucky that she followed me on that craziness, and she has been supporting me all this time, and we are doing all this pretty much all the time together. And then
Hmm.
we start sharing with some friends as well. So yeah, I'm
Yep,
very
yep,
lucky in that part as well. So
yep.
what about you, Axel? You do the same?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. With my wife, we play. She's not that into board games. She enjoys them. She enjoys them for sure. And we have a couple that we like to play together. She's a fan of worker placement for sure. She does not like confrontation kind of games. No area
That's fair.
control.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
fair.
But yeah, I really enjoy being able to share my obsession with my wife, and that she gets to enjoy it too. But yeah,
That's
and I
awesome.
mean, I met a lot of friends. I think actually, Mr. Mask Meeple here, I met him from another friend that I met through board games. So that this other friend, Josh, by the way,
Mhm.
he was the one who introduced us,
Okay.
weirdly enough. So
Mhm.
we just
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Yeah.
connect.
exactly.
Everyone just
Yep.
connects, which is
Yeah,
That's
lovely.
match.
exactly. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
matchmaking.
It, it,
Matchmaking, but
Yes.
not.
it's like this movie that I don't know what is the translation, or what is the actual title in English. I just remember back in when it was the I watched in Mexico, like Change of Favors, things like that. Like it's a small kid that tried to share have or special favors to other people, and these
Mm.
people need to do the same with other guys. So it's pretty much spreading the
Mm,
word throughout
yeah.
the good with actions. So yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much what happened with us as well. So well, thank you for sharing this with us. Like I said, we are huge fans of what you're doing, and
Mm-hmm.
now trying to jump into our
Jump
podcast, or our
into.
episode structure as always. We want to share with the audience what games have played recently. So
Mhm.
what about if we start with you, Stella? What are the games that you most
You want to
recently
share?
played? Yes, whatever you want to share.
I can share. Well, I can share probably some of the names, but there are some that it's probably is embargoed, so I probably can't really say much about it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
sure, sure.
So there's also well, I just played Wormspan for the
First.
second time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was good. All I can say is,
Okay.
and different
Sure.
enough from Wingspan. And then I played Imperial Miners,
Okay.
and that
Okay.
is it's like from like spin out in the same universe of Imperial Settlers. It's a completely different game. We enjoy it. Very solitaire. I enjoy Tiwanaku,
Tijuana, I haven't heard about
which
that one.
is
Okay.
it's a puzzle deduction, logic puzzle deduction,
Mhm.
Okay.
and play Apiary again recently.
Okay.
Play
Mm.
a lot of board game arenas. Actually, are you also on board game arena?
Yes,
I
yes.
love Board Game Arena.
Right?
So
I'm
Add me, add
obsessed.
me.
we have to add each other to
Yes, we'll
Yeah,
be having
please.
each other and start some games
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
for
please,
sure.
please
Yes.
do. So, like Orion Duel was a great abstract duel game on Board Game Arena.
Okay.
Great Western Trail, we just started playing on Board Game Arena.
Mm.
The crew with up to mission 30 something on Board Game Arena.
Nice.
Good. So,
It's
so,
so good.
so you say that you play more games in BGA than in real life, like
And physical
physical?
copies or
Nah, I would say that, well, games, it's a few games at the same time running, but then again, in physical copies, we just like, no, I think it's physical games is still more. I got into Board Game Arena a little bit later, and Board Game Arena, it's just like one move a day. So it's like,
Okay,
it's
okay.
not really
Yeah.
very often. So still physical copy, but I do enjoy like playing games across the world
Mhm.
also
Mhm.
in
Oof.
Board Game Arena,
Yeah.
which
Right.
is, are you on Board Game Arena a lot?
I am. I personally am. Lately I've been obsessed with Ark Nova right now on Board Game Arena.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I played that too. It's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can play that on Board Game Arena.
We should.
Yeah.
Just
Just
a small word here because he's really nice at Arc Nova. He's actually in a tournaments and stuff,
I
right?
was.
So
You
they were
know
playing
how they
tournaments
make
stuff.
tournaments on Board Game Arena for certain games? Well, I registered for one, and it was like 20 matches and 3-player game matches, and it took a while. It took a couple of months for the whole tournament.
of
And
course.
if you got first place, you get 2 points. You got second place, 1 point. Third place, 0 points. And the tournament ended like 2 weeks ago, and I ended up at like 36. For some of our episodes, I was on like top 10, but and the last matches I didn't do so good. But
Yeah. So
it
this is
was exciting.
how upset he was with Arc Nova. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
But yeah.
The king of it.
We in my case is I also try to at least I have a thing with the numbers or the pending numbers on my emails or whatever. I have something on my cell phone, so I cannot see like I have a message in the queue or whatever. I need to open it.
Notification.
I don't know. I think it has a name that
Mhm.
you want to have everything open or clean,
Clear.
on your inboxes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So every time I have something on PGA in this case, I try to at
Do it.
least don't delay the turn of other players. I try.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that
Yes. I
always
know.
happens. Mhm.
I know how you feel. It's like you don't want to delay things. This is kind of like why I play with people that I say, hey, they might be delayed, so apologize. If you're okay with that, then
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
too scared to go to like, because then I feel bad if I delay and
Yeah.
then don't
Mhm.
really, action it straight away. I try to not looking at distraction too much during the day so that I can,
Mhm.
work.
Get things done. Yeah.
Get-
Right.
Because
It
the game
makes
is so,
sense.
so addictive, so addictive.
It
I love
is.
Board Game Arena, just like one to the other, and then like, just one more quick turn, and that's
Just
it. You
one
got
more.
Mhm.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Saying hello to Adri as well, by the way,
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the chat.
Hadri is a big supporter of this podcast. He's always here, so wanted to also
Very nice. Hello,
yeah,
Adri. Thank you
yeah.
for supporting
He's
these
a
guys.
Yeah.
an
Thank
amazing
you, Adri.
content
Thank you for
creator as
being
well.
here.
Yes.
Yeah, you can find her as Wonder Meeple on
As one of our
Instagram.
people on Instagram, she's also a really
She's
nice
pretty big
content
there.
creator. Yes.
Um,
So what about you, my dear Axel? What have
what
you
about
recently
me?
played?
So
Yes.
Yes.
I don't get to play physical games that often. Sometimes life gets too busy, and I just don't get together with my friends that often
Yeah.
to play physical, have game nights. But that's why I've been relying a lot on Board Game Arena. However, it was the holidays. I got to see some of my family, and I got to see my brother that lives in Mexico, and we played this game by Pandasaurus Games called "That Time You Killed Me."
Hmm.
You guys recognize it?
No, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We're-
Well, it's very chess-like, very
Yes.
abstract
Very.
chess-like. And it's a two-player game, and it's very like confrontational. So that's why I hadn't played with my wife. But I waited this moment to play with him, and he kicked my butt. So he's so good at it. The first couple of games, I think I won one or two, but then as we went into the different chapters of the game, then yeah, he definitely had. Uh, a better grasp of the game than me. But that was
Yeah.
cool. That was very interesting
Very
to
strategic
play.
game, right?
Yeah, very
It's
you.
like very.
But by the
Yeah.
way, for the people watching us that don't know the game, you are playing in like a chessboard, three chessboard boards. You have the past, the present, and the future, and your meeples can travel between them and make copies of themselves. And the point of the game is that you're trying to kill uh, the other person meeples by pushing them off the board. And then the game itself allows you to open new modules, you can call them, where they adds a couple of new rules to
Yep.
the game to make it a little bit more spicy. And
Okay.
Yeah.
it's just very interesting. Like the possibilities in the game is not as simple as you think. Well, as it's not as simple as I thought, and obviously that's why I lost. But yeah, that was
Ah.
a.
It's yeah. It's very ever. That's absolutely right. It's like 3 dimension because the past,
Mhm.
present, and future makes it like you have to just look at 3 different boards. Then that almost dimensional thinking. You're absolutely right.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
Oh,
easy.
very interesting.
Yeah,
No, it's
very
not.
interesting.
amazing.
If you want
Yes.
a recommendation for two-player abstract game,
Mhm.
Orion Duel, which is also on Board Game Arena, it's really good.
Okay,
It's really easy.
I'll
And it's
take a
probably
look.
something that your wife would like because it's not too
Confrontational.
confrontational. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's there's some confrontation, but Orion Duel.
Okay.
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 It's also
Cool.
on our top games of the year. So
All right.
Mm.
that's
Well,
yeah,
we
it's
have
a
to
really good
check it
game.
out, and that's great. That's on Board Game Arena. Isn't it like an alpha or beta version? Because I know that sometimes on Board Game Arena there's some games that are like on
Beta
alpha,
or
and it's
Good
hard to
point.
find them. Because I'm
I'll have a
like,
look right now.
thank you. Because then
I can
a
answer
lot
that
of
for
people
you.
tell me like, oh yeah, this game is on Board Game Arena. I was like, I've never seen it. Um,
No,
but
it's normal.
it's not
Orion
normal.
Duel.
So
All right.
yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
so
yeah.
you should
just waiting for me
go and
to
take a look.
Yeah.
start a match.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if
it's
you,
Um,
it's
and
definitely.
if your wife doesn't want to play with you this game, please. Yeah,
Yes.
all right.
I
Yes.
mean, please.
Let's
The
do
Yeah.
rule
it.
is like so simple.
Hmm.
So you can just learn in 1 minute.
Mm,
Excellent.
awesome. Perfect. Yeah, I like those
Excellent.
kind of games.
Another game that I had a chance to try over the holidays is the Search for the Lost Species, which is the sequel to the Search
Dominant
for Planet
species.
X.
Oh,
No,
Oh
no,
my
no, no,
god,
no. This
yes.
is
Yes.
this is like the Search
Sequel.
for Planet X,
Yes,
which
yes.
is like a
yes.
logic deduction kind of game. Well,
Mhm.
they came out with the sequel to it, which is now the
Oh,
Yeah.
Search for the Lost Species,
Do you enjoy that?
and I did. I enjoyed that
So
quite a bit.
oh my god, I love that too. If you like that, go Tiwanaku. It's also on Board Game Arena.
Go to go to go.
Tiwanaku.
Tiwanaku. Yeah, yeah.
Tiwanaku. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
Adri just put it in the comments. So yeah,
Okay.
he's there.
Oh,
I'm
thank
making
you.
my list here of like games I need to
Yes.
try.
Yes. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, Tiwanaku is also. Andre actually say that as well.
How
So,
convenient!
yeah.
How convenient that this episode is about the gaming goals of the year. So
Perfect.
so you can add this to the list. Okay, perfect.
That's
I
right.
will.
That's right. Things to
Yeah.
play.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, so I played it, and it's pretty similar to. It works the same way as Search for Planet X,
Mhm.
but I think might be a little bit harder because now you need to consider multiple things
Movement.
around
Yeah.
and the movement
Yes.
and the possibilities. But it's one of those games that makes you feel very smart at some point.
Yes.
And-
Or if you discover the logic puzzle deduction,
Yes.
that's absolutely right. That's how I like. That's why I like logic puzzle deduction because it makes you feel smart when you find
And-
out about.
And
Mhm.
the few games the few sessions that I have played, this Search for Planet X or the new one, I find that a lot of people, or if actually everyone gets to find Planet X, or maybe very
Mhm.
close, but everyone gets to that point in the game where like, oh, I think I know what it is. It's between this one or that one. And
Yes.
it's like, oh, which one is it? And then someone else finds it, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
no, and
Yes.
now I have to guess.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
But on the other side, when you actually stuff up one theory wrong and then everything else is chain reaction stuffed up.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, 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 or
Okay.
yeah, or it's a great game. I really enjoy it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I think somebody at my door. Can I quickly get
Yeah,
in?
yeah,
Is that
go
okay?
ahead.
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sorry. All
Sure.
right.
No
No, that's
worries, no
I'm
okay.
worries. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No
This is
problem.
alive.
So in the meantime, I want
Hmm.
to say hi to Joy, who has stopped by into the streaming, and he says hello to Stella, but to us, and also she wants to say hi to Stella.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, um, she will look at the comments now. So it's great. I
Okay.
haven't heard about the sequel of that game, but
It's really
yeah.
well. The Search for Planet X used to be, if you visualize it, it's like a round.
Right,
It's
right, right, right.
like a circle with either 12 or 18 sectors, depending if you're playing the standard or the advanced version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little bit easier because each sector can only have one thing to the left and one thing to the right, right? Because it's a circle.
Uh-huh. Right, right, right,
But
right.
with search for the lost species,
Mm-hmm.
now it's a map and it's hexagons. And because it's hexagons, some of those hexagons might have, six
Yeah.
neighboring
Wow.
tiles. So
Wow.
six possibilities
Wow.
instead of just two. So it makes it quite interesting. And then you have like things that are around. So hexagons are on the near the sea, so coastal
Mm-hmm.
hexes or inland hexes, and then the orientation versus north, south, west. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then the tiles themselves have different um what's it called? Different biomes. It can be a swamp or
Mm.
it can be a mountain. So
So
I
it
feel
just
like
basically expand a lot of
next level.
options in the sequel. Okay, good. Good
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
know.
it's really good. It's highly
Uh,
recommended. It's got
mm.
different level and a different animals that you can choose from as well. Not just Planet
that's
X, right?
true.
Yeah.
Exactly. That is true. I almost
Oof.
forgot about that. In the original, you can only, you're always trying to find Planet X, but this time you can try to find different species which have
Yes.
Mhm.
different rules. So it's like
Correct.
a different,
Different logic rules.
yeah, different Planet X's with different rules. So that's,
Hmm.
yeah,
Hmm.
they did good. They did
Interesting.
good. They're
Very
really
good.
good.
So
Interesting.
But
yeah,
yeah,
Excellent.
those are the
yes,
two games
great
I just
game.
wanted to share with you guys.
Yay!
Perfect. Perfect.
It's
Good. Yeah.
also great. So Joy, my friend Joy is here on the chat. Hi
Yeah.
Joy.
We just say hi, but you were.
Oh
You don't do
yes,
that. But yeah.
she said,
Hi.
Mhm.
my box. Let me just get my box. Hang on.
Sure.
Not
Sure.
my.
Sure.
Oh my god. The delivered parcel.
That's a good. All right, Mr. Mask Meeple, do you wanna share with us what you've been playing on the
Yeah,
holidays?
definitely. So I I would like to say that there's been a lot of new games for me. I mean, new because it was the first time I played. And
Hmm.
remember when I told you that at some point I will be able to play Salem for the
Yes.
first time, even when I had the game for a long time. So
Yeah,
that
it's a
happened. It wasn't the shelf of shame for a long time, and finally I was
high
able to
player
play it.
count.
Yes, and we really loved. I played with my regular gaming group on
Hmm.
Fridays for the first time. I think it was on Christmas or the week before
Yeah.
Christmas, sometime in between. And yeah, I enjoyed a lot. It was a lot of laughs, and we just really enjoyed. And then we played again with more friends on New Year's Eve, and
Hmm.
it was a different experience totally, but the same.
Nice.
I think you mentioned that when you explained the game in the previous episode
Hmm.
that you think the game is more enjoyable with more players, and
You
I
agree?
will say that I agree on
How
that.
many players did you play
First
that?
time I played with four, then we played with seven.
Okay.
So yeah, yeah,
Who won The people or the witches?
We played 2 sessions with 7 players. One time there was the town folks, and then the other time the witches. It's really nice.
Okay,
It's amazing. It's really nice. So
nice.
sorry about that.
So going from logic deduction to social deduction.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
still deduction.
Still deduction.
Exactly, yes.
Yes.
And I just recently played the most recent games I played with my gaming group on Fridays was Dwellings of Eldervale,
Okay.
this area control source resource management game
It's a
Hmm.
great
with an
game.
amazing
Yeah.
production.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right?
yes, it's a
Yeah.
great game.
Yeah, from Breaking Games, and it was the first time that I played with my gaming group with my
Hmm.
friends. The only time that I played the game before this past Friday, was with my wife. So we played only a 2 player, and
Hmm.
then it was the first time we played with 4 players, and it was amazing as well. The experience was different, but I don't want to say that it was more enjoyable because I also for the first time I played this game, it was really nice to me. I really like it, but yeah, it's
Hmm.
definitely different feeling, different sensation, but it's still really nice.
All
Um,
right.
and it was the only thing that it would maybe counting the setup and explanation, it took us like almost 3 hours
Yeah,
to
it's a
complete
long
the game.
game. I think
Yeah, it's a long game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
played it like 2 or 3 times, and even the second time I played with people that with the same players, so they already
Mhm.
knew the rules and all that. It still took a little bit
Yeah,
long.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
but the
Well,
good
you
thing,
know what?
uh-huh,
If
go
you
ahead.
want
Hmm.
different, even different experience, play 2 versus 2. They have that 2 versus 2
Okay.
mode. It's really
Mm,
good. It's very
awesome.
Interesting.
interesting. It's very
Mm,
even
I
again,
like
it
it.
feels different.
I had to give
Great.
it a try. Yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
always play everyone against everyone.
Yeah,
Mm,
yes,
cool.
I know.
Cool.
It's like
Yeah.
one person can be like the one that's do this, the one that collect the points, the other one like the points gonna get all add up. This was like a few
Huh.
years ago that
I
I
should
played,
try
but yeah,
that mode as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
do
Very
that. It'd
interesting.
be
Very
fun.
interesting. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
And the other game that we played was one of my top 15, I think, of all times. It's within the 15, the top 15. My list is Res Arcana. So
Rest Arcana.
Res Arcana,
It's
yeah,
a great game.
this game, I love the game because I love how you need or you have to do a lot with just a few. So you
Yeah,
have to find out the way to, you know, try to make your every turn count for you because there is always something that my friends ask me, are you sure this is gonna be like it's gonna work? Yes, yeah,
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 yeah, yeah,
trust me, you will always have something to do. You don't need more. You will be perfectly able to win the game
yeah.
with the
Okay.
8 cards that you have. So yeah,
Ah,
I think they also like very much the game, which makes me feel very happy because this is, like I said, one of my favorite games ever because from the first time I played, it was like, oh my god, this is really clever. The same thing that happened to me, or similar sensation that I had the first time I played Everdell, when it was like, oh my god, I just have two two workers, and then it's
Hmm.
amazing. I mean, it still amazes me the way those kind of games, you have just few things or few
yeah.
resources, and you can actually do a lot of things with
Yeah.
just a few.
I'm gonna write it down because I played it years ago and then I forgot about it.
Yeah.
Actually, in fact,
Mhm.
the first time that I played that was with Joy. Yeah, it
Oh.
was with Joy, or it was at her place.
Mhm.
Hmm.
It was her copy, so I need to play that again. I need to get Tarrant to play that. It's really, really good game now that I remember it.
Mhm.
I have
Yeah,
to
I
write it
know.
down.
Yeah,
Okay.
one of the things that I also liked a lot of this game is the 2 expansions that it has. You can, I mean, normally when I introduce a new game to my friends, I just play the base game.
Yeah.
But with this one, I can
The
easily add the
expansions.
expansions because it's just a couple of things,
Yeah.
really nice, and it was just, I mean, it was
Oh, that's
straightforward,
true.
Also,
Yeah.
with Board
straightforward.
Game Arena.
Yeah. Joey was
Yes,
saying it's the Board Game
Oh
Arena.
my
yes,
For everything.
yes,
This episode is
god!
called
yes,
Board Game
yes,
Arena
yes.
and
I
the games we
am
need to play.
clicking it right now. Like, I have to just kind of like refresh the rules. It's been so long,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
I'll definitely play it.
And one of the things also, the rules are not that complicated, even for the people who just, I mean, well, doesn't know the rules at all.
Yeah.
Um, for me, I think it took me like 15 minutes to explain the rules, and after a couple of rounds, they figured it out. So one of my friends that never played, it was a really close fight. It was like, oh, 1, 2, 2, and at the end, I just won for 1 point because it was really tight at the end, and that was also really, really, really nice.
All
So
right.
yeah,
Okay.
those are the games that I play. Mhm.
I'll add you. I'll add you on the in this game then of Fresco Arcana. How's that?
Yeah, please do.
Just
Please do.
email me your
Sure, sure.
Username.
I
username.
will.
Yeah.
I will.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Thank
add
you.
me there too. I'm not very good at Resarcana, but I like to get better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
definitely,
played it.
definitely.
I played it. I'm pretty sure I only played it once. So and this was like years ago. So I'm
Mm,
pretty sure
mhm.
I'm not playing to win. So don't worry.
Don't worry.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's what happened. Also, it's like you're playing, enjoying the game, and then I won. Awesome. We win.
Yeah.
Oh, that's you, not me. You.
Yeah, Mr. Mars
Maybe.
Meeple sounds like he has plenty of experience with
Uh,
the game.
uh,
Yes.
yeah, I have to be honest with you guys, and yeah, I only have lost one time in that game, only one time, and I have played like I don't know, yeah. So
All right.
I
Well,
consider myself a good player in that game.
all
One of
Okay.
the
right.
few games that I consider myself a good player. So
That's
yeah,
okay. I'm not
there we go.
scared.
Let's do
I will
it.
play anyways. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome.
Excellent.
Great.
Definitely.
Great.
Thanks for
And
talking about that. Now it just gives me ideas.
Mhm.
awesome. Perfect. That's great. And thank you also for
Yeah.
the recommendations. They're really nice. And we are definitely going to take a look and check them out because this is part of what we're doing here, sharing what we're playing. And that also maybe create the curiosity to other people here
Mhm.
that try
Mhm.
or maybe just like happening right now like oh this game it's been a long time since I played that game so
Yeah.
I want to try again so yeah one
Yeah.
Right?
of the
Yeah,
things
no.
yeah
It's great.
awesome
It's great. It's like this is why like you talk to people and then people give you recommendations and
Mhm.
this is also why part of why we do our Instagrams, YouTube, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Share the
Exactly.
joy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
spreading joy.
Mhm.
I
Perfect.
agree.
Awesome. So, what do you think, my friend Axel, if we move to the next section of the podcast, the episode,
Yeah.
and if you want to do the proper introductions to the topic of the day?
Of course. I mean, going along with the date, it's a new year, new goals, new dreams, new games. Well, I figured that it might be a good time to talk about all of that. So we put the poll out there, and the people wanted to talk about the new gaming goals for this year, and I
Mhm,
think that's a great topic. So, uh, if you guys don't mind, I can get started to give you some ideas.
mhm.
For example, for me, I was thinking that I it will be a great goal for me if I get all of my games in my shelf of shame, played. No more games in the shelf of shame. That would be an amazing goal for me to achieve, and I think it's achievable. I think I have like 10 games,
Yeah.
so I think
Trending.
can be done. I have a whole year. I can do it as long as I don't keep putting more in there.
Exactly. I was like,
It's gonna be the end of the year, and I'm gonna be like, well, it went from 10 to 20, and something like that.
but if it's
No,
like it's a different game from a 10 it's 20 different game than the original 10, that's okay.
there
Maybe.
you go.
That means
Yeah,
It's
you
a
still
that
because
did
you
achieve
didn't
your goal.
exactly.
you didn't
I'm
specify. Maybe
I'm talking about the
uh-huh.
2023 shuffleship, not the 2024.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that will be
but
more. Yeah. It will be more easy to accomplish somehow, right? Now
agree.
let me ask you something. For how long you've been trying to accomplish that goal? I mean,
Well, I okay, so it's been since the beginning.
That's a good
Well,
point.
I didn't really have a shelf of shame until like I think 2 years ago.
hmm,
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Before that, I didn't have that many games, but now once you have
yeah,
a shelf of shame, it's when you realize that maybe you
yeah.
have more games than time.
Mhm,
Um, but yeah, I like to make that time, and to accomplish that goal, I think I would like this year to get together with more of my games in town, with my friends in town to play these games.
mhm.
Um, but
Yeah,
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 That's good.
I think it happens a lot. I have seen it with other friends as well, that once you start with one game and you don't play it right away and you get another one, it was like, okay, I have two now, and then another one, and then eventually, and you know, you think that eventually I will play those games. But the
Hmm.
thing is, sometimes you even forgot that you have some pending games in the shelf. I mean, that happened to
Yeah.
me more
The
often
shiny
now.
things is easier. Just like, oh, nice new
Mhm.
shiny things.
Yeah. It
It
happens.
happened. It happened to me just this holiday during these holidays, because I know I have a lot of games in the shelf of shame right now,
Hmm.
but because I received games for Christmas, instead of playing those games, I wanted just to jump in the new
The
game
new
or the
ones,
games that I
the
that
shiny
received.
ones.
Exactly. So those games are still, like, trying to call my attention and asking me for ring to the table. But I think this is a common goal for most of the gamers out there. I don't know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just a thought.
Is this
Maybe
your
it's
goal as well?
yes.
Okay.
I'll say yes.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
suggested some new games to you. Let's just like forget I suggested some new
No,
Don't
games
don't
so
no,
don't
you
no.
worry.
can get your goal.
Let's not forget them.
No, don't worry. Like Axel said, those
It's
are
okay.
going to be for the 2024 Shelf of Shame. We're just going to take
Exactly.
care of the last year
Okay,
Yeah, we're
brilliant.
just
pending
That's
talking
games.
about last year's Shuffle Shame,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yes,
No, but
that's
but
fair
it's
enough.
true. We were talking about things like that in the previous episodes, that sometimes, because I don't know, we have just a few time after we finish our daily job or take care of things at home, that maybe at the end of the day, before go and sleep, we wanted to play something, and we don't have enough time to learn a new game or to play a
yeah,
game that will take a long time. So we're probably going to play something that we already know, and probably also a game that doesn't last past 3 hours.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
that's
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 true.
true.
also something, one of the things that is keeping the games in the shelf without or with the shrink. and
Mm,
but that's true, right? It's like sometimes we have so many games and few time to play them all,
That's
yeah,
true. So
right?
yeah,
many games, so little time,
So
yeah.
and
i-
yeah.
is is that your case as well, Stella, or you just receive new games, and as once you
How do
get
you,
the new
yeah, how do
game?
you keep up with so many
Yes,
games?
please
I
teach
think
us, teach
Tell us the
us.
well,
secret.
no secret. Well, BGA. Well, secret is my secret is
I need to get myself a turn in my life.
yeah.
Yeah.
You all need a parent to learn to learn the games, and then we'll just explain it to you when you want
Mm.
to play games. He's get
Perfect.
like he's like I would say that he would be a genius. I think he's got great memory and he'll
Mm.
remember like rules from a year ago and things like that. Like I wouldn't remember. Um, I started to play even more BGA like later down
Mhm.
the like kind of like later last year, and that helps me with playing games.
Mm,
Playing even
Mhm.
mhm.
more games.
Yeah, yeah.
But I try to the first time I played a game, I try to do it on the physical game, and then if I like it,
Hmm.
then board game arena rather than
Okay.
yeah,
The other
if
way around.
possible. Yeah,
Mhm.
especially for heavier games like Ark Nova. Obviously, I've played that before I jumped into
Yeah.
Board Game Arena. Great Western Trail is now in there. I've
Mhm.
Yeah.
even played Wingspan, which is good in there. So I think I don't know. We try to play games. It's just me and Tarrant, right? And we try to
Hmm.
play games every evening when he gets home, and then
Hmm.
we play games in the weekend. We have a group of friends, including Joy, that we play a lot of board games together. So
Nice.
Awesome.
yeah, just and then our group has been very very nice and accommodating as well. They let us play what games we like most of the times,
Mm.
things that we want to try. We do board game nights every 2 weeks in the city. So
Wow.
Hmm.
Nice.
we'll
Nice.
open up a place like it's a restaurant. They let us use their
Hmm.
back room, like a pub actually. Use the back room to play games in the back. They don't charge us. We don't charge them.
Nice
Just providing a
space.
space for board
Mhm.
gamers, and we just buy
That's
their food
great.
and drink.
And you provide the games as well,
Yeah,
or
yeah. So we do.
Mm.
We're lucky enough. We've got some games that we can put in there. We've got
Oh,
some
cool.
Australian distributors, like VR Distribution. They help us with providing some games. Let's Play Games Australia. So basically, Australian distributors, and some other publishers that providing games. Some for some reason, sometimes we get double game. They
Mm.
they send two games. So I was like, okay, let's just put it in the
Goes
library,
into the library.
or the games
Nice.
that we think we can just want to put it there. Then we
Mm.
just leave it in the library. And
Right, right.
I don't
That's
think we've,
amazing.
yeah, we left it in the venue as well. We haven't like not we haven't lost anything. So it's great. We
That's
just leave
good.
it there. Yeah,
Awesome.
That's
That's great.
great.
yeah,
So regarding that part, how you oh, do you think the community in Australia, particularly, how you think is compared with maybe some other countries? I know for sure. I mean, being here in the United States, it was like again, it was a completely new experience when I tried to play board game because they have like different. It's completely different than the way
yeah,
it's
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Mexico, for instance, right? So, what are your thoughts regarding that?
I think
How
it's
you compare
growing.
it? Growing?
I think it's
Okay.
growing. It's not. It's still like this communities. It's still not as many. I mean, our population is not as much as in the US. So obviously, even less people playing board games. But I think it's still a
Hmm.
growing community. If you go to look at convention, like there's no PAX Unplugged. There's only PAX which you have to share with video games,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
the board game section is slightly just a bit smaller than
Hmm.
the video games. Video games is like, there's more money to be made, I guess, by people selling video games than board
Then
games
board
at
games.
at
Yeah.
this stage. It's
Yeah.
growing still, but I can see that it's getting bigger in Australia. Hopefully, getting growing and growing, and people
That
realize
will
it's a
be
good way
that will be
of
great.
Mm.
spending quality time with
Uh,
friends.
and I
Agree.
think you both are, like yes, ambassadors of the community out there, and that's why also by organizing all these events, you are spreading the word and trying to share your experience with other people, and that also creates a bigger community. So that's pretty much,
Yeah.
and I think that's amazing because at the end,
Yeah,
maybe that's not or that wasn't the main goal for you
Hmm.
to have this. I don't want to say responsibility because it's not, but maybe at some point it became such like, okay, I think I can share what I have. I can share my experience. I can share all the things that I've been learning about board games with other people, and it's
of
not that
course.
right. Hmm.
It's one of my goals. Yeah, that's why we have the 2 weekly board game evening. Like, I mean, I get nothing out of it, right? I don't charge people. We provide the board games. We have to travel in there, but it's just good to meet new people. Just to try to get
Yeah.
the community to play more board games, more and more
Hmm.
people to play board games. I think that's, and then there are other people in Australia as well. A few other, obviously content creators
Hmm.
and people trying to organize board game meetup like this. So I really appreciate people that are doing that in the board game community. Board game community is great. I mean, I don't know.
Awesome. Yes.
It's
Yes.
just
It
Yes.
like
is.
it's the best industry I've worked in is board games. Like just
Yeah.
hands, just
Yes.
absolutely like compared to my previous ones. Like I met some great people along the way, but I also conscious spreading this hobby. I don't want to force this to people because I know it's
Right.
not for everyone. I know
Mhm.
Yeah.
some friends of mine that I knew for years and years before I get into board games. They would play board games because they like spending time with me, but I know they have
Mhm.
other
Rather
things
something
that they
else.
prefer. Yeah, which I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I
It's fun. I
always
mean,
And
yeah,
that's
everyone
okay.
has their own
yeah
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Or
yeah.
maybe they have a different taste on or what they think about board games. They maybe are more like into um you know more. I don't want to say it, but casual board games like just playing
Probably, yeah.
Monopoly
That's
or
true.
right. So and that's
Or
fine as well.
maybe
That's
lighter
part of
games too.
Sushi
You
yeah.
know.
go.
Sushi go. Oh,
Yes.
well, sushi go. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
And Joy
awesome.
said they agree it's definitely growing. Yeah,
Awesome.
Australia definitely growing. Joy is also great because like this is one of the things. Joy, the how I met Joy the first time is she advertised on Facebook. Hey, we need to find more people playing board games. Let's play board
Mhm.
games with us. So we are one of the people that answering to her advertisement of
Hmm.
wanting to meet like-minded people who like to play board games.
So you're like
So
the founders of this community in Australia, basically.
no, I'm not.
Part of
I'm
the
not.
founders.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
it's just like we like equally enthusiastic gamers, I would say.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
So Joy, because of Joy, they found out other people, and then I met that people through Joy's event, and then now we have. I wouldn't say we have enough people, but I'm sure that if people we invite other people as well occasionally in there who's interested. But we have like
Hmm.
a regular group that we usually get together
Uh,
once a month and that sort of thing.
That's
It's to play
amazing.
board games. And now Joy has got little bub who's over 1 year old, which is really cute. A third
mm.
Mm.
Meeple, she would say. So,
Hmm.
That's nice.
No.
Great, great.
so yeah, but yeah, I think my gaming goals actually is
Hmm.
to play
Hmm.
games that Taryn doesn't probably play a lot of. Like,
Okay.
we have similar taste, a lot of similar taste, but also there are games where Taryn's not really into. Like maybe things like, I don't know, I'm more into The Witcher than Taryn. So that type of game.
Okay.
And things like Heroes Might and Magic 3, for example. I would play that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
So
just like
more like will that be
Merit
campaign?
Trash.
Well, yeah, more thematic, right? More
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that
more
kind
on
of game.
the
Yeah.
adventure and what's gonna happen when
Story
the dice
based. Yeah.
Story
roll
based. Okay.
six.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, more
So that's
about
just
like
my main game goal, probably to play more of those.
Hmm.
I know that one of my friends, Henry, who's also often contributing to Meeple University,
Mhm,
he's into that, so I can play with him. I just find the time need to find the time to play those with him.
mhm.
He also do painting, so that's another thing. I want to do more painting with him.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, that's your
Great.
dog, Axel. Now he's awake. Was
Yeah,
this
she's
like
awake.
he's
She
She's
sleeping?
been
she's
sleeping.
she's
Oh,
she's
she.
co-host of the
It's
podcast.
yeah, she's the
She's
I
always
thought
there.
that was like I was wondering, was that a dog or was that a dog? Just like just staying
she's
there without
real.
moving.
Is she
She's
alive?
real. Minerva.
Yes,
Minerva.
it's so cozy. Your house looks so cozy.
Oh,
It's
thank
like
you.
very
It's
inviting. It's like, can I go there
welcome.
and then play
Yes.
with your dog?
Yes, and
Not
you
your
can
board
easily
games with your duck.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
which
this
is
is
your
all the
dog?
Yeah.
masterpiece of my wife. She's the one
Yes.
who makes this whole place look cozy.
Oh, hello, pop, pop. Can't hear
Yeah.
me obviously, but like,
No, but
She's
she's
spoiled.
always
She's spoiled.
she's part
yeah.
of the podcast. Let me tell you that
She
because
is.
she's always there. If Minerva is not present in the podcast, we don't have the podcast
Exactly.
actually.
Exactly.
We wait for her
It's true.
every
It's true.
time.
It's true. It's true.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But that's great.
Oh,
That's
that's
great.
amazing. So
Have
yeah,
you
that's basically
talking about more storytelling games? Have you played like the Sleeping Gods, Ryan Lockett games?
that. Also, I want to play more of those. Yeah, I play
I
that,
think
but
yeah, I
yeah,
think you should definitely play. I'm a big fan of Sleeping Gods, and if
yeah.
you're looking into like a story-based uh, adventure game, I think Sleeping Gods is an excellent recommendation.
Okay,
Mhm.
yes, it's great. It's just it's got great mechanic. Um, so yeah, I'll probably need to find like group that would play that more with me, and preferably during the day because in the evening we're
Yeah,
focusing on the thing that me and Taryn's going to make video
right.
on. Yeah,
Mhm.
Oh,
and
I
review
see.
and things. Joyce said that Facebook group. It's great to connect others. I was part of a research group last night for code
Maybe.
names. There you go, and was able to connect with several of other board games. Oh,
There we
keep
go.
recruiting. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's the
amazing.
way.
That's a good. Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know if that also happened to you guys, but in my case, some of my friends, when they start, into the hobby, they also try to start their own collection of
yeah.
games, and they sometimes they blame me because now they are planning to spend money and time on
Uh,
board games, but it was like, okay, so now focus on the games that you haven't played here. So find games that we can play together. So just maybe we can share the guild here and
well,
and
if
Yeah,
they don't, if they don't spend the money on board game, they would have spent it on something else
something
anyway.
else.
So board game is
so
good for the
exactly, it's
brain.
better. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yes,
a
yes.
good
yes.
one. Like it's
A
Yeah.
good
definitely
hobby.
very good,
No, it's
very
a
good
A
really good
hobby.
healthy
hobby.
hobby.
Yeah, no, no, no. I
Yep.
I
love it.
agree.
I love it.
Jo-
So, go ahead.
Oh no, Joy just also reminded me. I do have a Facebook group for board games. I created before I created Meeple University. It was just to connect my friends and people
Yeah,
in Melbourne in the city to play board games and talk about board games.
yeah.
So that's one other thing that I'm doing in the background. It's community of
And
enthusiastic board gamers.
and
There you
how,
go.
how's the board gaming distribution there? I don't know. Maybe I know for sure that in some other countries, like Latin America, for instance, there's not the distribution of the publishers are not that present as we have here in the United States. Sometimes it takes more time to for them to have the new releases or the games that maybe they just watch on some other channels or through the social media, but they don't have that, the way to get those games that easily that maybe we have. So I don't know if that happened as well in
Yeah,
Australia, for
sometimes
instance.
it's just a bit tricky, but we do. I think we are getting better. The two main one is also our VR distribution and Let's Play games in Australia.
Mm.
Mm.
There's a up and coming ones called Meeple Distribution, Meeple Distributor. So also
Mhm.
is bringing in board games and it makes it easier for us as well in Australia to have Australian distributors because it could be challenging with sending games. It's getting better. And I remember like it was really bad during COVID where things just don't get sent properly and things are really expensive to be
Right.
Mhm.
sent to Australia. So those two, the 2.5 actually is the biggest one. It's not bad, but
Mhm.
still not as good like the European games. It's a little bit
Mm.
slower to get in Australia, I find. So we have to order it directly from America or from Europe or Germany often.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and we
Well, that is also, I was curious about that because
yes,
a lot of games, if not maybe most of the modern board games, or at least the Kickstarters, for instance, they are manufactured in China, right? So maybe it will be like,
closer
I
to
don't know,
Australia.
closer and maybe an easy
I
way
don't
for you to
know.
get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
You
was
would
just
think, right?
curious
You would
about that.
think, but I don't know.
It's funny
Mm.
how
Hopefully.
the world works.
Yeah. Yeah. For
Yeah.
us, also, it took like a long time to get the because, but at the end we will get it, right? I mean, it will be more easy once they transport all the games through the continental part, and then
Yes.
the distribution is very easy, convenient, and stuff like that. So yeah, I was also curious because it's part of the community as well. The way the games are spreading around the world, and
Hmm.
seeing that people here and in Asia, for instance, I'm also very interested because I have some people that I follow in Instagram that are from Japan, from South
Yeah.
Korea, parts like that, and they're also playing the games that were just released, or maybe even before we had them. So it was like,
Yeah.
okay, good, good. This is part of
Yeah, I know. Remember
the
the Kickstarter or yeah, the distribution certain games are pretty quick.
Mhm.
Speaking about distribution, I actually do have a publishing company in
Oh,
Australia called
good.
Gulf Studios.
Okay.
So we kickstarted one game 2 years last year, I think. Yeah, last year February. Hang on, a year before that, I think. Yep. And then we
Okay.
also distributing locally a few games like Endless Winter and Steam Up A Feast of Dim Sim. And we are going to Kickstarter our new game, which I'm very excited about because it's like a mash between Hanabi and the Crew.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Yeah,
it's
and I
trick
love those
taking,
two.
trick taking. It has a trick taking part as well. That part.
Not the trick taking part, but the fact that you can't see your own cards, you have to rely on other people to work cooperatively to complete
Mm,
missions. So
Mm.
that's
okay.
where the crew, yeah, where the
I
crew
Wow.
can
comes
I
in.
can see that. Oh, nice, cool.
Yes.
A great
So
idea.
this is a game from your design.
I didn't design it, but we develop it. When I say we, our developer Carl developed the game. I just like play it and then maybe give some feedback. But he's done a lot of work, and the
Hmm.
designers in Australia. He's an Australian designer, not
Awesome.
me.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We'll look forward to seeing when
Yes.
it's in live in Kickstarter.
I
Definitely.
think it's gonna be good. I think hopefully.
Do you have an estimated release of the
Don't know.
Kickstarter?
No
Still
idea. But
not.
hopefully
Okay.
it's this year. Hopefully Kickstarter this year.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Once we know, once you know, please let us know so we can also spread the word about the
Thank
game.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, sure, definitely. Perfect.
Yeah.
So I almost forgot to mention mine, so it will be very quick. I'll just share
Yes.
with you the gaming goals that I have. And pretty much are similar. Like I said, we share some common goals, I guess, between board gamers. Um, I think the goal that probably is more common is just try to play as many games as we can, and
Yeah.
especially those games that are being there for a long time. But I was also thinking that I just started attending conventions, gaming conventions. In
Like come back
the,
to a Gen Con.
right? Yes, exactly. So that's one of the things that I have been enjoying the most in the community, attending
Hmm.
conventions,
Yeah,
because it's like being a kid again. It's like transport to
it's
your
true.
childhood and
Yeah.
just let you go and enjoy, right? It's a different hangout because it's different, but at the same time it's very like enjoyable in the fashion that you
Unreal.
unreal, right.
Yeah, it's like
Because
feel
what
unreal the first time, right? Like, oh my god.
yeah, that's one of the things that I enjoy the
Yes.
most when I know people, or that I saw people that are really nice guys on the social media, and then when you meet in person, it was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's like a really nice experience that I've been discovering just recently, and this is one of the things that I want to repeat this year. I don't want to meet. I want to attend as many conventions as possible. I've been trying to
Yes.
attending some local conventions in the area, um, but also wanted to go and try to explore different ones. One of my, I think, main goals, but I don't know, that would be something that I will actually accomplish this year, but at some point will be to attend Spiel in Germany. Um,
Oh, that would be cool.
yeah, that's
Big
one of
one.
the things that is on my wish list. I think from the last 2 years. But if not this year, I'll do it. I mean, I'll try to do my best to do it the next year. But for sure, I would like to attend the big ones here in the United States, like GameCon, a couple of packs, things like that that I know for sure that are big and big deal in the United States, and I know that there is a lot of people attending.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's just trying to be or provide a different goal that we have already
Yeah.
talked.
Like, there's a lot
That's
of
one
them
of
in
the things.
America. A lot of them in America. It would be easier to get to, you know, the convention than from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, jealous.
No, and that's one of the things that when this convention happened, it's not only about, maybe at the beginning, the first convention, the very first convention that I attended, it was all about getting new games. I was with a huge bag when I came back home. A lot of games. But from the last two conventions that I attended, it was more focusing on playing, on hanging around with other people, and just enjoy the environment.
Yep.
So, which
Mhm.
is one of now my goals by attending the conventions, the gaming conventions. So, yeah, that's it. I will put that on my goals list, gaming list for this year. Yeah.
For
That's
sure.
great.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Perfect. So I hope to meet you again, Stella, in one of those conventions if you
Are you going
visit
to Gen
us.
Con this year?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
it
I'll see you
is.
then.
Yeah, settled then.
Perfect.
Settled.
So
So you
Axel's
are
gonna
going
be
to
there.
attend a Jenkins as well, right, Axel?
Yeah,
I
sure.
should be. I should be. Of course. Yes.
I
I
want
don't
your
Maybe
live
bring
that
your
I,
far.
dog.
So,
I want your commitment right now here.
Right?
well, what happens, Stella, to give you context, is that I got to see him actually 2 years ago on Gen Con 2 years ago. I didn't get a chance to go last year.
Yep.
But this year is looking a little bit difficult because of work, but you know,
Try to make a
it's
room for
once a
that.
year, right? I think we
It's
should. I think
worth
we
it.
should do it.
Yeah,
I think we should do it.
it
I
works.
mean, Stella can do it all the way from Australia, and I'm over here like
Think about
a
that.
couple hours ago, a couple
Think
hours
about
away
that.
from it.
Think about that.
I know,
Yeah, I
right?
know.
It's
All
Yeah.
right.
nothing
Well, you know
compared with
what?
you with what Stella is doing,
It will be
right?
my pleasure to
Do
meet
it. Do
Stella
it.
in person at Gen
Hmm.
Con this
Yeah,
year.
that will be
It'll be
great.
a pleasure is mine. Hopefully, we'll see you. And Taryn's
Yeah,
going to come to Essen with me
let's
this
do
this
it.
year as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great. Great. Great.
Yay!
Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, finally, let's jump to the last section of our episode. I think we lost Stella. She's back.
Oh,
um,
am I gone for a
yeah,
while? Okay.
you're here.
You're back.
Um, you're back. So the last section of our episode is one that we call Chismecito, which is basically what is hot right now in the gaming community, some news that we want to share with the audience. Maybe something that was just announced to be released in the upcoming months, weeks, whatever.
Hmm.
Whatever we want to share about something that is new for the community. So, who wants to start talking about the
Well, I guess
Chismecito?
Stella has already mentioned like the her upcoming Kickstarter. That's great news.
Hmm.
Something to be in the lookout for. Are there any other ones, Stella? Do you want to share? I feel like you more than any of the three of us knows probably a little bit more about what's coming out in the board game world.
No.
No, what are you hiding? What are you hiding, Stella?
No, I'm not hiding anything. No, it's just like I don't know. I just saw news on Facebook. Is like everyone does, I guess. And sometimes I just attend. Well, I attend convention. Um, that's how I find out about things. Right? It's always
Yeah.
like if you ask and you follow the designers that you like, you follow the publishers that you like. That's
Yep.
basically it, right? Um,
Yep. Yep.
and then there are some keep your eyes peeled on new publishers
You
as well.
Yeah, you said that. Did you mention at the beginning that you play Wormspan
Yes.
already?
So that's
Yes.
new. That's new.
That is new. That is
That
very new.
Yes.
the day Jamie announced on Instagram, it was all around
It was
Instagram. It
everywhere.
was
Yeah.
everywhere in
It
Instagram. It
was
was
everywhere.
everywhere in the other
Yeah.
You
social
get it? Was it digitally that you get to play, or was it physical?
prototype, or maybe I mean,
Prot-
yeah, or probably
Or
not.
do you come from the future, Stella?
I come from the future. This is why we're on Australia. We're always. This
Ah,
is
right.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
This is
exactly. It's
Oh,
Tuesday.
that's
Tuesday over
true.
there. Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God,
She's
yeah.
from the future, our
From the
future.
future.
Yes.
Amazing.
Video's coming out soon. I can't really say anything.
No, no, no.
Okay, okay, okay,
We're
okay.
not
When
trying
is it
to.
coming? When is it coming out? When is
Sorry.
it coming out?
This month, sometime.
Okay, okay.
Oh, this
Hopefully.
All right.
one. So
Yeah.
we don't have to wait
Well,
that long. Perfect.
no,
Great. Awesome.
we'll
Yeah.
get to know more about it soon. I was
And
just thinking.
if you want
Sorry.
to,
I was like,
no,
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 you're
it's one of
good.
those
Sorry,
like,
I didn't want
you
to
have
put
said
I'm
you.
enough.
excited about something, but then I can't really talk about it.
You
Uh,
have said enough. Don't
Sorry.
worry. And if you guys
Yes.
want to know more, just go back to the beginning of the episode, almost the beginning. It was just like a little something there from Stella. If you want
yes.
to know, but yeah,
But this
Yes.
okay.
one,
Yeah, exactly, Darren.
Darren's
Some,
face.
yeah,
Hopefully
awesome.
he
Yeah,
doesn't.
that
Yep.
that's okay. That's okay. And even when if you have something new to share, we will know eventually, and you like you say pretty soon
Yeah.
maybe,
Yeah.
because everything that is hot and maybe new releases are on your YouTube channel, and yeah, so you can find them pretty easy there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do you have to share, Axel,
Well, I mean, I was just looking around, the good
around your
old
home?
board game around my home. Yes, I was looking around,
Uh-huh.
and I found Minerva here. No, I was looking around Board Game Geek, and I saw that they're coming out with an expansion for Heat. Have you played
Oh,
Heat?
Yes.
no,
Yeah.
no, you stole my new. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Heat is definitely a game I need in my collection. I played it on Board Game Arena, and I was like, all
Mhm.
right, this is it. I love it. I don't have any kind of racing team thematic
Mhm,
games. Like
mhm.
I haven't played Rallyman GT. I have not played Formula D. I think there's a couple more, but this is the first one. This first racing style kind of game, and I
Theme.
really
Right?
Racing
yeah,
theme. Because like technically other board games also racing for points, right? It's like a
that's true.
different type of race.
That is true. Like Art Nova, right? It's a race
Yeah,
to
it's
see who
race.
gets to
Yeah,
first.
it's also
That is
racing.
true. Well, I guess race in the terms of like going around the board to reach a specific point.
I
But
Yes.
yeah, I'm just excited about it. I definitely needed my collection. I don't have a physical copy, so I'll be looking to get one this year. And now that it's an expansion, I'm hoping that they have it available on Board Game Arena so I can, test it. But
and
yeah.
and
I'm
and by
excited for you.
and by the way, Audrey just throw this question on the chat saying,
Oh no.
Axel, did you
Oh
get
no.
revived already?
So Estella, in the previous episodes, everyone
Yes.
has been raving about Revive. Have you played it?
I played it, yes.
Do you
Okay.
like it?
I like it, but it's like I think there's something they it's been a while now. I played it. I played it last year when it was out. Well, I think
Mm-hmm.
it was
Mm-hmm.
Revive.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
quite enjoy it. I quite enjoy Revive.
Okay.
But some reason I can't remember. You know what? That's because I think someone else has taught us rather than we
Mm,
kind of like learn ourselves. So what
mm.
it's kind of like more sticking in the memory if you learn it more.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
Taran
Yep.
learned it, I think. And
Yep.
it was a good game as well. But there was like as usual, there are so many other good games, right?
Yeah.
You love it,
Yeah.
right? You love it?
Well,
Well,
everyone has been raving about it. Everyone has been like, it's the best game of the
no, no, no.
year.
We haven't said that. We are just saying that it's a great game, that we have enjoyed playing the game, and that you should try it. That's what we
Okay.
have said. That's the only thing.
Okay, I see.
But
Okay,
Put
okay.
words on
I
that.
don't think it's in Board Game Arena, is it?
No, it's not.
It's
That's
not.
No.
definitely not involved in arena. So
Oh.
sorry. So you have to get the
Well,
physical
I
copy.
had to get my copy.
Yes.
Yes.
I had to
Yes.
get my
Yes.
copy. And yes, answering Andrew's question, no, I did not get
Another
Revive. I haven't
episode.
got
Another
Revive.
episode.
Another
Another.
episode of Axel without a Revive copy. Sadness.
Exactly. Yeah. At some point,
Sorry.
maybe. Maybe.
That's okay. That's
Woo.
all good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Masking Maple? Since
So
I stole your
since
news.
you stole my what I wanted to share, so I have a backup by the way. So in
Perfect.
case somebody wants to share the same, because in fact I want to talk about the two games that you just already talked about, Wingspan and the expansion for Hit. But
Okay. Okay.
there was also a game that was in the I think it was top five hotness games on BGG. I think it
Okay.
was last week. It was the game is
Well.
Farewell from Pandasaurus.
Okay.
So it looks very interesting and
All
new
What is
right.
it called?
release.
Sorry? What is
Farewell,
it called?
Farewell.
Firewall.
No,
Oh,
Farewell. Faraway. Sorry,
farewell.
Faraway.
Far
Faraway. Faraway.
far away.
Faraway.
Oh, far
Oh
away.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
see
Faraway.
it.
interesting.
Faraway.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yes.
But,
It's on Board Game Arena, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
yes. Yes. I think it's.
Are you
I
kidding
think it
me?
is. I think
Yeah,
it
pretty
is.
sure.
I
Oh
can tell us
man.
that.
Axel, like I can see the Axel's face is like light up.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
gonna
It is.
I'm gonna be starting like 10, 15 matches right now.
Yeah,
Let's go.
pretty sure,
Yes.
isn't it? Like pretty sure it is.
Audrey, please tell us. You
Let
are
us know,
our
Adri.
Yeah.
GA source. No,
Oh,
See.
is it
she's
called
great
far
because
away?
she
Yeah,
told
it
us.
is. It is. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So
Amazing.
yeah, another
Amazing.
table. Yeah, we set up another table.
Another
this-
table, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, so this has been and I wanted to know why. So, uh, pretty much, I I like this is not like once you. It's not mandatory that you like all the games from a publisher, right?
Mhm.
There are some games
Yeah.
that maybe you don't like it, or maybe you don't enjoy the same way than others. But in my
Yeah.
case, I think all the games that I have played from Pandasaurus I like so far.
Okay.
So far. And I haven't played all of them, but the game that I have played, I really like it because
Mhm.
they have a special care on the production, they have a special care on some details. And I think I mean I have the the opportunity to meet some people that work there, and they have explained to me the way they try to make every game you know a good game.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I know it's not always up to them
Yeah,
to publish the games that they know for sure that will be a great hit, but at least they try to publish the
Yeah.
game that will they think
yeah,
they have at least a certain level of of gaming experience, quality, aesthetics, things like that. So I'm just very curious, and I'm really excited about trying and have a copy of this game before actually before it released. I think I will have the chance to try it. So if
nice,
that's the case, I will make sure to share what I have, my thoughts about the
nice.
game. So yeah, that will
That's
be
great.
yeah, that's what I want to share with you guys.
I'll be ready to try it out on Board Game Arena. Let's do it.
Yes, yeah. Audrey just confirmed as well that it's
It's
BGA. Perfect,
available.
perfect.
Awesome.
Yay.
And looks like she already tried it. Thank you. So you can teach us, Audrey. Thank you.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
said it's so good, so I guess she played it.
I can
you
see.
played it.
All
Yeah,
right.
there you go.
Awesome. Good. Perfect. So take us
Excellent.
that. So yeah.
Well, I think that's about time to wrap it up. I think that was a wonderful hour and 15 minutes of talking about all the goodness of board gaming. And thank you, Stella, for being here with us.
No
Thank you so
problems.
much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. And my iPad doesn't die. It's still alive, so that's good. It's like I was just worried it's gonna
Excellent.
die on me.
Yeah, we'll need to have you again with Terran, like both of you here back on the
Oh,
show.
maybe the next time I'll see you also on Gen Con. Both
It'll
of
be
you.
we'll do like a
Yes.
special live.
Oh, I would like to give a special shout out now that I have you here again, Stella.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember that, but you shared with me a special chocolate from Australia.
Oh, Team Tam.
Yes, that's the one. Sorry,
Same
I
time.
forgot about the name. The
Yes,
only thing I
Team Tam.
remember, it was great. Amazing.
Hey,
Amazing.
good to
I
know.
never
Good to know.
tried a chocolate like that. I was like, oh my God, this is really nice. Let me tell you, I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I prefer
Mhm.
salty things, things like that. But this chocolate is just like amazing. Amazing, great.
Yeah.
So please, if we meet again in
Yes,
attention,
yes,
please.
definitely. I usually bring some. Sorry, talking about salty thing. Axel's probably be salty. Where's my Team Tam?
I know,
But
right? That's what I get for not going to Gen Con.
Well, so
yes,
if you want to try
yeah, it's
it,
great.
so you know what to do, Axel.
You should
Okay.
remind me to get if they have like special flavors that sometimes they have salted caramel Tim Tam also, so that
Oh,
might
Okay.
be something that you like. But it's not in a little package; it's like a small package. So I have to keep my eyes, and they're changing like different states every whatever years. So all
okay,
come to
cool.
Australia.
All
Yeah,
right,
right.
there you go.
Unlimited.
Easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Whatever
chocolate
is convenient for you.
it's got biscuits inside the chocolate, so it's not too chocolatey. It's got the crunchy biscuits
Hmm.
inside it.
Mm.
Right, right.
Like
Yes, yes, that's what I like.
this is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Tim Tam. So Adri is
Tim
like
Tam.
Tim Tam. I have the package. Wow.
She still
Oh,
has
you
the
save
package.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're.
Yes, please salty caramel. I thought it was like, oh, Tim Tam on BGA. Like, hang on, no, it's not.
No,
Sorry, it's not.
no, it's great. So,
Oh,
yeah. So I just wanted to mention that I just remember about
Okay, good.
because I like
To
it.
know that
So
you enjoy
I
it. Yeah,
really, I
good.
really like it. Thank you for that.
yeah.
So hopefully we, yeah, like Axel just said, hopefully if not at GenCon, pretty much at GenCon, but if not, we would love to have you again in the podcast. Maybe even if we have the chance to talk with Taryn as well, it will be amazing. If not,
Hmm.
maybe the mask will be enough. I don't
And we did
know.
get to see him like earlier in the episode, right? We got to say hello to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
He's here.
Glad
So-
to be here. Glad to be here, mate.
Mate. Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was here.
That's him.
Like,
No, perfect.
Perfect.
thanks so much, guys.
So,
Yeah, thank you, Stella.
do you want to share? Maybe it's not necessary, but if you want to share what's new on your YouTube channel, invite our audience to take a look on what was just released on your social media, so they can go directly after watching this episode and take a
Yes.
look on the content that you
Right.
just released. Mhm.
Yes, so we are on YouTube. Search for Meeple University. We just released our anticipated most top 10 anticipated games of 2024,
Ooh.
and we we had that
Mhm.
top 10 games of 2023 recently released,
Nice.
and I'm starting to do more got board game parody in the short format as well. So
Yeah,
I really
Those are
enjoy
fun.
doing that.
I have seen those. Are really
Yes,
fun.
on Instagram and YouTube. So I've something that I started doing. So hopefully that will keep going. I've already had a few ideas and a few things lining up that I wanna make. So hopefully
Awesome. Yeah.
that's it.
Awesome.
We'll look forward to take a look on those as well because yeah, they're really really fun. I like those.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, you can find us as well. Our social media.
Hmm.
But we'll look forward to have you here in our next episode. Thank you for those who joined the streaming.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah.
we
Thank you,
really
appreciate
appreciate
that.
that.
Thank you,
Yes,
Thank
Adri.
you, Jojo.
Adri,
Adri.
enjoy, and everyone
I,
else.
I
Thank you
know
so
a couple
much.
of my friends that were also watching the episode. They told me about that, and I saw they were there, but they were not in the chat. But yeah, they were around. So thank you for joining, and thank you for all the viewers that also are going to watch the episode afterwards. But
Yep.
yeah, it's been a great episode. Uh, Maybe sometimes I got a little nervous because it's just really nice to have you here, Estella. Thank you for
Thank
accepting
you,
the
Stella.
invitation.
Thank you so much for
It's been
having me
really
once
nice.
again. You've been
Thank
great,
you.
guys. Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
next week.
See you.
See
Bye.
ya.
See you. Thank you. Bye.